प्रिय बंधुओं, किसी मित्र ने मुझे एक पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट भेजी जो यहाँ पृष्ठभूमि में आपको दिखाई देगी। और उस पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट के आधार पर ही मैं कुछ अपने ओपिनियन व्यक्त करूँगा। इस पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट को देखते हुए जो सबसे बड़ी बात मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि इन्वेस्टिगेटर्स को ये मेरा हमेशा से सिद्धांत रहा है और मैं हमेशा कहता रहा हूँ कि इन्वेस्टिगेशंस के के समय पर कीप योर ऑल विंडोज ऑफ माइंड ओपन, डू नॉट क्लोज एनी विंडो, do not rule out any possibility. The crime investigation is something where you can find even highly unexpected results or results opposite to your own personal presumption. And if you keep your windows closed and you fix your idea on one situation, most of the time will prove that you are wrong and you have done a great injustice with the people. The investigators prepare the report and submit to the court of law. The witnesses cited by the prosecution are called, and the basis of the evidence is deposed both of the experts as well as that of the oral witnesses, direct witnesses or indirect witnesses. They are recorded, and on the basis of that, the judge will decide the issue that whether crime is committed or not, and who has been, if committed, who has been responsible for that. And that all will depend upon your or the investigator's findings or facts put on records. I understand that many a time a situation develops because of political reasons or because of media interference in their own presumptions, which are widely advertised through newspapers, audiovisual media, as well as the social media, that it becomes impossible to find out the truth. The mind of people is so biased towards one decision or one opinion, or the public makes a opinion, public not only of the city, but not only of the state, but at times of the entire country, what we call as a mass hysteria. This mass hysteria in people make them to believe in something which may be fact or may not be fact. None of them have seen, none of them have understood the issue or the problem. But the information given by the media or social media or by audiovisual media make everybody convinced and their sentiments are raised to the extent that if anybody tried to correct it, probably they will burn him or hit him. At least they won't be ready to hear his opinion. This is the worst situation. And this public pressure or the political pressure may be so intense that the investigators may prepare a not logical report, but a report as suggested by the mass hysteria of the country or of the state. Because every people, every party, every politics, every institution get involved in giving statements as if they have themselves been present at the scene of occurrence or they have seen the scene of occurrence. Their presumptions become so deep that it is difficult to correct them. As I told you, they may harm the people if anybody speaks against that. And therefore, the people who may have certain questions to ask may keep mum. They may not speak out. They may not come out. The political parties, because of their own interests, they may further mislead to the people. The investigators are confused. The investigators are unable to judge the situation and they may finally support the ideas given. Or they are forced to change certain evidences in favor of a particular situation in which the people are believing. The contamination of the evidences exhibits, it's not uncommon, or deliberate contamination is also not uncommon. And all these things may create a situation that there may be false proceedings. There is no dearth of the experts in this country in all the field who, invited or uninvited, will give their own opinion on the issues. And finally, pressing the investigators towards injustice. Dear friends, this postmortem report, which I have seen by virtue of my long experience, I believe that all other possibilities are required to be excluded, at least to be excluded, at least. I have read in newspaper and heard in the audiovisual media and social media that someone has talked of the suicide. If talked, if said, if it is correct and this postmortem report is correctly written, the possibility of that suicide requires to be excluded in a particular in this case. Not only that, many other possibilities are required to be excluded. The process of exclusion is must in every investigation. As we aim at to find the exhibits and evidences in favor of the suspected crime or imaginated situation or the real situation, at the same time exclusion of certain circumstances from whatever informant it is given that required to be looked into detail and excluded. I am not saying at all, but if it has come as it has appeared in newspaper, that a person responsible like that of a principal of a medical college has said, or any other officer of the rank or any other responsible possible has said once that it is a suicide or phoned to the family that it is a suicide, that requires to be excluded. All efforts should be made to exclude it. I'm not saying it's not rape. I'm not saying this is not a murder. I am saying that whatever has come to knowledge and in which you don't believe, that has to be scientifically, investigatively, to be excluded by all means in any case for declaring it or believing in what the media and the people have given a or made a opinion. It's very dangerous process. I know even people may start abusing me. They will say Dr. Dogra has gone mad. This is the evidence which is seen. This is the DNA evidence which is seen. This is the blood sample evidence which is seen. There is a injuries in the vaginal regions and all that. I am saying only one thing. In spite of all these things, the suicide which has come to mind, which have been concluded by somebody, about which somebody has come to know, requires to be excluded absolutely, totally, and zeroing it, and then you can proceed further. That what it is. That's what I want to say in this situation. Thank you.